Welcome to Movement Charts for SPY Intraday Price Action Recap. After printing the large bearish engulfing candle on Friday last week, invalidating this fair value gap on daily time frame, price couldn't close above or the 50% of this fair value gap for last two trading sessions. Today, after getting rejecting from this fair value gap, it formed between this green candle as well as yesterday's bearish candle. Price went all the way down to collect liquidity below this weekly fair value gap as well as the 9 EMA on weekly time frame. Price have not taken out this higher low structure on daily time frame, but trading below the 20 EMA as well as from this fair value gaps. So if price is able to reclaim above 20 EMA as well as this resistance, and also if it can close above at least 50% of this fair value gap, the chances are high for continuing this uptrend. But suppose if price bounces back and rejects from this fair value gap level again, potentially forming this head and shoulder pattern, then we may come and test 712 or even 695. Looking at the hourly time frame, on the hourly time frame it has lower low lower high, and it again confirmed another lower low lower high. The 20 EMA also crossed down 200 SMA on hourly time frame. Price is currently on this fair value gap zone, but it closed above the 50% of this fair value gap zone. Previously it rejected from that level on the previous hourly candle, but the last hour of the session closed above the 50% of this fair value gap. So we cannot ignore this pattern also on the lower time frame. We need to watch how the price action is evolving in the upcoming days. We also have this trend line resistance, this starting point of the trend line, and where it got rejected today after sweeping the liquid above this double top pattern. If it rejects hardly from this trend line resistance, and as this bullish fair value gap is already mitigated, we may come and test this swing low of 722.64 or even 715, followed by this one at 712. Looking at the 15 minutes time frame, on the 15 minutes time frame, we can see that price holding the 20 EMA even on the last 15 minutes of the candle was a nice bullish engulfing, taking support from the 20 EMA 7. So it may go and test this resistance at 739 level. But if prices manage to close above this lower high, then the short-term pullback may comes to an end and intact to it larger time frame uptrend. Currently price closed exactly at this resistance. We have resistance one at this 739.28, followed by the major resistance around this level of 744.45, and one we have at 748. Support, we have all these fair value gaps on 15 minutes time frame, as well as the swing low of 722.78, followed by 712.13 level. And if it breaks down the 724, 717 also will act as a support. Thank you so much for watching.